Hi everyone. Uh hello. Hello. It's good to see you guys. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I decided I'd do a little cooking stream while I review The Batman. Came out I think last weekend, last Friday. It's pretty good. I'll kind of go into how I feel about it, but first I kind of want to describe what we're making here. So, we're going to be using these green beans, some cherry tomatoes, uh, and some mozzarella pearls, along with about a pound of any kind of pasta you want. That's like a macaroni shape. I prefer cavatappi, but the grocery store was out, so we're just using normal macaroni. And we're gonna be making a nice pasta salad, and it has its own little dressing, but we'll get into that later. First, we're gonna want to start chopping some green beans. Um, yeah. So let's just kind of get started with that. And we'll talk about what I liked and what I didn't in the Batman. Um, Overall, I thought it was pretty solid. It was a good movie. Yeah, I don't think there was anything really too bad about it, but it was a little bit long, and I don't know. There was just some other things that I didn't really enjoy too much about it. Um, just kind of some characters were a little bit uh one note and then just kind of died out. Uh let's not do spoilers just yet. I'll kind of do a little warning before we get into spoilers, but overall the casting was really good. Um Penguin was really fun. Colin Farrell as Penguin was really fun. He was a really good uh, addition to the cast. Pattinson did a fucking phenomenal job. Robert Pattinson was absolutely incredible. Like the comic book Batman. Like if nowadays, I think if you ask me tomorrow, like, oh, who do you think of when you think of like an early Batman? I would think of Robert Pattinson now because he did such a really good job. There are parts of it that just feel straight out of a comic book, and it's so good. It's so funny. Just how comic booky it is, you know. Matt Reeves really wanted to make it feel like a Batman comic. Wanted to make it feel like Long Halloween or Year One, but technically it's Year Two. That's not a spoiler. That was kind of, we knew that already. Um, if there's one casting choice that I didn't really like all that much, it was our main villain, Paul Dano as the Riddler. Not great. But aside from that, yeah, no, everyone else was good. Everyone else was pretty good. Um, yeah, very dark movie. Um, Visually and subject matter wise. Uh, but yeah, it made up for it. It used a lot of like creative lighting choices that were really fun. Um, yeah, Matt Reeves is a very good director for cinematography, so I was not surprised that it looked very good. Um, yeah, it was pretty fantastic in terms of how it looked. Uh, and I already went over the casting. Oh, the audio mixing was very solid. The sound mixing, the sound editing was very good. Uh, every punch felt weighty. Every gunshot felt very loud. Like in movies, gunshots are not nearly loud enough. But in this one, they were very loud and very punchy. Um, yeah, and you can hear like every ricochet when it bounces off his armor. That's another thing I love. You kind of see it in the trailer, but like, Homeboy just eats bullets with his armor. Like he he doesn't like try and dodge them all that much because, you know, he's a normal dude. He's not going to be able to dodge bullets. So I like that kind of characterization, to the point where he's like, you know, not not experienced enough to kind of be dodging bullets, so he just kind of relies on the armor to avoid them. Yeah, that was fun. But he's not invincible. He does get hurt a couple times, and you know the enemies slow him down. But yeah, no, this was a very solid Batman movie. Just overall, in all the aspects of filmmaking, it was competent, extremely competent. Oh yeah, the score. I like the Batman and Catwoman theme. That one was really good. Yeah, that one was quite good actually. Oh shit. Where the strings are really good, and then the main Batman theme is super solid. He has like the leitmotif where it's like da 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 da. Yeah, they use that a lot, but it's fun. I like it. It's very menacing. It's very spooky. But Giacchino uses it a lot. Just that specific leitmotif. I mean, I get it. It's literally named after the guy. The movie is literally named after Batman. But, you know, maybe he could have used it more sparsely. It would have made it more special when he played it, because it's a really good leitmotif. You know, it's like how in Rise of Skywalker they overuse the Force theme, Binary Sunset. They kind of overuse it so where it's not like special anymore. Yeah. And then I think that's really all I can go over without getting into spoilers. So basically, yeah, so spoiler warning for ahead. Go watch the movie. Definitely go watch the movie. If you want to, yeah, if you want to watch the rest of this without getting spoiled, yeah, please go watch the movie. I wouldn't really say it's that much of a movie where you have to worry about spoilers, but it is kind of, you know, I don't want to ruin any parts of it for you either way. So just go watch it. Hi, my dog's here. Here, Bubba. You want a green bean? Want some green bean? There you go, Bubba. Good boy. I'm going to close the door real quick. One moment. All right. I'm back. So now let's kind of get into spoilers. There's a bunch of, like, the opening scene I liked a lot. It was Riddler kind of sneaking into the mayor of Gotham's like little penthouse thingy, and he's just like standing there behind him. That scene was really good. It was, oh my god. They get the tone right very quickly. In this, they get it very, very right. The Riddler is very unnerving. His performance wasn't like, you know, all that standout incredible, but he was very very spooky, scary skeleton. Yeah. He puts some chills in you, but aside from that, you know, he's not great. But that scene is very, very good. And he gets another one later. There's a running joke where Batman tries to get into the Penguins Club. The first time he shows up as Batman, and they're like, they don't let him in, so he punches his way in. Then the second time he shows up as Bruce Wayne, and they just let him in. And then the third time he kind of goes in as just like he like sneaks in, and then he changes into his Batman uniform, and that joke was really funny. This movie is not. It has jokes. It has jokes like, not like Joss Whedon bullshit, but like jokes. Like they're it's dry humor. Nothing. It's not like a Guardians of the Galaxy or a Suicide Squad, but it's got like little organic beats of humor, like with for example, that there's a scene between Commissioner Gordon and Batman that I thought was really funny. You know the one I'm talking about if you've seen it. If you're here, then you don't care about spoilers. It's when Commissioner Gordon and Batman kind of meet up after Batman kind of makes an escape out of the police thing, and Batman's like, and Gordon was like, "Wow, you could have at least pulled your punches," and he's like, "I did." Yeah, because Batman can throw hands in this movie. Yeah, I have never been more scared of throwing down with a Batman than I have in this movie. He can absolutely throw hands, and he is an actual fucking horror movie villain. They could genuinely make a horror movie with Batman as the antagonist, and I would 100% watch it. 100%. Batman is... Oh, it's so good. Oh, yeah. The atmosphere of Gotham, Matt Reeves really nailed. As a former New Jersey resident, it really looks like Jersey. You can tell it's in New Jersey in this one. Oh, yeah. It sucks. It is ugly. My God. It is... When they say, oh, Gotham is a cesspool of crime, you really believe it. Yeah. So that was good. The plot wasn't all that spectacular, I'm going to be honest. It isn't really like meant to be a mystery for the audience, but it is meant to be a mystery for Batman, and it is kind of cool letting him do his world's greatest detective shit. That is fun. It's just we all knew, we all kind of... I guess Gotham is awesome. Did you watch the Batman movie? Yes, I did watch the Batman movie. Gotham is... I wouldn't say it's awesome. The show is not all that great. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little bit preoccupied. Yeah. So, yeah. Shit, I kind of lost my train of thought. There's, I guess the twist about who the rat was kind of something, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know if that was like a twist or not. It's like I don't know. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, sure, I guess. Because I thought the rat would be someone else, but no, it was someone, and then it's like, okay, feels like kind of a waste of time because we already knew that person was, like, yeah, whatever. That twist I didn't care for. There was a twist involving Catwoman that I did enjoy, but it was kind of confusing how they handled it, because it was like, yeah, there was a twist there that I was kind of not a fan of, just because it's like, okay, sure, whatever. They could have handled it better. That's all I'll say. Yeah. By the way, for this recipe, you kind of want to take off just the ends of the green beans, and you're gonna want like a pound of them. This is from Lydia Bastianich. Celebrate like an Italian. It's yeah, it's pretty good. It's one of my favorite recipes. It's nice and healthy. You know, not really all that fattening or whatever. Yeah, I like it. What's something else? Oh, the final scene in the movie was really good. There's a part at the end, you know, you're here, spoilers. So you know that yeah, you know that Batman injects himself with venom. That was really cool. There was also a Hush reference. They're kind of giving his dad a little bit of a. They're giving Hush's dad a different backstory, so that's cool. I get it; it's its own universe, so it's like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm down to see where they take it. Hopefully, it's somewhere interesting. Yeah, I would like to see where it goes. To be perfectly honest, I'm very excited for the sequel. I think that's going to be a good movie, and it is going to get a sequel. They set up a sequel. You know, the Barry. I I'm Irish. I'm like half Irish, and the fact that I don't know how to pronounce his last name is kind of sad. But yeah, uh, Keoghan. He did he showed up as a cameo as Clown Prince of Crime, and I'm very excited to see where he takes him because it sounds like he's gonna take it in a nice direction. He's been in a couple of things I've liked. He was in Green Knight for a little bit. That one was good. But he was also in Eternals, and Eternals suck big dick. So kind of remains to be seen. Yeah. But, you know, aside from that, I have a lot of faith in the sequel. A lot of the characters did really well. Buster, stop! My dog keeps bringing the bells to try and go back outside, but he was just out. You're not going back out. Lay down. Just lay down, dog. Just chill, dude. Chill, boss. We're just chilling here, dude. Yeah. So yeah. I guess we'll go back to spoiler free now. For the benefit of the YouTube audience. So basically it's a good movie. Go watch it. It's probably one of my favorite comic book movies in general. It's very comic book accurate, and I kind of care about that a little bit more than I would say most people do. So it was really nice to see it get treated like an actual comic book movie. So that was really sweet. So now that we're done with that, we are going to start boiling some salted water right here. Yeah, we're just going to boil that. And while we're doing that, we are going to cut some cherry tomatoes in half. You're going to want... it's up to personal preference how much you want. It's... This recipe is supposed to serve about like 4 to 6 people, maybe 8 if you know they don't eat that much. So just kind of get however much you want. If you're not a tomato fan, then totally understandable if you don't want to totally load your salad up with tomatoes. So I only got a little bit just because I figured, I would, yeah, I would just be doing this. Oh crap, I'm in my Screenlabs. Hi everyone, I'm back. Well, I never left. Yeah. So you're going to want to chop these babies in half. Then we're going to put them, I guess back in here is fine. Because you don't really need to like seed them or anything. It's, you just want to chop them in half. Yeah. Want to be careful. I've gotten cut doing this, and tomato juice spilling into an open wound fucking sucks. So I'm just being extra careful. Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna do this, and then my water is not boiled yet. Once the water boils, I'm going to put the green beans in for about 6 or 7 minutes. Just kind of let them soften up. And then we're going to fill the bowl that I put them in with ice water. We're just going to plop those bitches back in there. We're going to get them out with the spider. We're just going to pull them all out of the water, and then keep your boiled water, your boiling water, because you're going to need it for the pasta. So you're just going to do that too. Yep. Yeah. But ideally, you're going to want a pound of green beans and a pound of pasta. So those are going to be like equal parts in the salad. Yeah, this recipe actually stores really, really, really well. And you can eat it at cold. You can eat it room temperature. I like to warm it up a little bit. Because then the mozzarella gets all melty. It's really nice. Yeah, it's really great. Is our water ready yet? I wonder. No. I have it on pretty low just because I'm not watching it right now. Yeah, I do not have a helper with me right now. My only little kitchen helper is currently sleeping on the floor. So fat load of help he is. Yep. So we're almost done. We got 3 left. Yeah. And then we're going to, I guess while we're doing that, we can start on the dressing. Yeah, I guess we could do that if we wanted to. So I will put these in the sink real quick. Just right here. Because we do not need the chopping block anymore. I'm going to turn it up a little bit and just keep a little bit of an eye on it. I'll leave one ear out to listen for it. So basically, I got my NutriBullet right here. And what we are going to want to do is we're going to want to plug this bad bitch in. And we're going to fill it with, we're going to need about half a cup of almonds. So I just got these. It says for de-skinned, but you can do whatever. It really doesn't matter. It's going in the food processor anyway. It doesn't really matter. Shit, can I open it? Thank you. Yeah, so we want about half a cup. And just get out my thingy over here. Yeah, we just want to put in about half a cup of almonds. And you're going to put it in your little food processor cup thing. You're going to need about half a cup of extra virgin olive oil, but we're going to get to that later. Other than that, we need the things I have already prepared. Yes. These were 2 Roma tomatoes. You're going to want to de-seed them and then chop them up into chunks. It just helps the processor do its thing a little bit. It's faster than, the whole tomato. Yeah. So you're just going to want to do that. Pop those bad boys in. And then you're going to want 2 cloves of garlic peeled. So just pop those bad boys in there. Then you're going to want about 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Yep, we're just going to do this. 1. 2. Yep, and you can add about as much parsley and basil as you want. It really doesn't matter all that much, to be honest. It's just it's something to add. I didn't grab any parsley. They didn't have any at the grocery store. But they did have basil, so I'm just going to add, however much this is, because it's, maybe that's a bit much. We'll take some out. Yeah, that feels a little bit much. But it calls for a cup. So this is a cup, or this is more than a cup, actually. You know what? Yeah, screw it. We'll do the whole thing. I'm going mad with power. Now that it's just me in the kitchen by myself, I'm going nuts. Let's see here. We don't need anything else, do we? Oh yeah, we need a little bit of saltaroonie. So we're just gonna add just a couple twists for taste. And then we're going to want to start adding this. So we're going to fill this up about halfway. This half cup, we're going to fill this up about halfway. So just tilt this a little bit. Yep. So we're going to fill about half. We're going to put it in now. The recipe says that if you're using a different kind, you add it in gradually, but if you're using a different kind of food processor, you can add it in gradually, but I am not. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to add in another half of the half cup, so another quarter cup in later. We're going to let this process a little bit. So I'm just going to mute myself real quick. Actually, I'm going to let the dog out, and then I'm going to mute myself. One moment. This dog is unbelievable. He rings on the doorbell to go outside. I let him out, and I walk away to go do this, and motherfucker just comes right back in. Do you see what I have to deal with? He's a terrorist. I'll show you. I'll bring him over in a minute. How's our water doing? Oh, it's getting there. All right, now I'm going to mute myself real quick because it's going to get loud. Now we're going to add in the rest of the olive oil, and we're going to pulse it a few more times just to get it nice and mixed in. It's going to kind of look like this, kind of look like a pesto. That's kind of what you're going for here. So we're going to add in the rest of this shit. Come on. Come on. Let's go already. Okay. There we go. Just set that there for a moment. And we're just going to... Oh, there we go. Yep, now we got it. Yep, so we're just going to tighten this, and then we're going to pulse it a few more times just to get it nice and uniform. So, one moment. All right, that smells pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty uniform, not too many chunks. And it will smell amazing. If you're a big fan of like garlic and like olive oil type smells and then just a hint of the red wine, oh my god, it smells so good. Oh, that vinegar, that red wine vinegar, it smells very good. Our water is just about done, so I'm gonna pop the green beans in there real quick. And we're just gonna hang out for a little bit because we're done with the dressing. It's very low effort. It is not a very high maintenance dressing. There we go. So, probably should have moved this first, but whatever. We're going to move this. We're just going to chill out with the green beans. Maybe I'll move you a little bit. Just kind of face down. There we go. So, as you can see, these are the green beans. This we're going to fill with ice water real quick. So, just give me a moment. No, I'm kind of all over the kitchen right now. So we're just going to put some ice in here. Going to give the dog an ice cube because he loves them. Here you go, Bubba. You want an ice cube? Sit for me. Sit down. Sit. Put your butt down. Good boy. Yeah, he loves ice cubes. When he's done with it and he comes back over here, I'll pick him up for you so you guys can see him. He's an absolute fiend. He's a rascal and a bit of a goober, if I'm honest. So we got the ice. You can just fill it up with tap water. It doesn't really matter. You just want it to be cold for when the green beans go in it. Yeah, you just want some nice cold water for them to cool off immediately into. I'm going to move this away from the edge of the counter because I don't want my feet to freeze. Yeah, so, yep. Yeah, so we're just going to chill here for a little while. Stir these a little bit. At about 6:35, we're going to take them out. Come here, Bubba. Come here. No. Hey, where you going? Where you going? He thinks I'm going to put him in the crate. Here he is. Buster, say hi. He does not want to say hi. Buster, say hi. You see the camera? You see it? He doesn't see it. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? He's a good boy. Yes, that's a good boy. Oh, now he's back. Hey, get off the counter. He likes to. Hey, you see him? He likes to jump on the counter and be a nuisance. He's a big old nuisance. Buster, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Let them see you. Yes. Let them see the handsome. He wants pets. He wants some pets. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Buster, can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? No. No kisses. He's very cheap with the kisses. Yeah. So I'm just going to wash my... get off. So I'm just going to wash my hands again. Get off! Get off, dog. Yeah, so I'm just going to wash my hands real quick. Got to have that food safety. Yeah. So, these are still going. Just kind of stir them around a little bit, I guess. And then we're just going to use the spider, and just scoop them on out. So that we're not taking any water with us. Because we need that water for pasta. Now these are a bit too small for my liking. These are, as you can see, kind of very, very small. Get off! He is being an absolute menace right now. He's an absolute menace. Dog. Hey. Hey. What are you doing? I like to look away. Kind of gets him to refocus. Buster, get off. Hey, would you get off, please? I need to get him something so that he will stop bothering us. Stop. There you go. Oh, yes. Here you go. If you've ever tried bully sticks work really well to get him to refocus. So, like I was saying, these are a little bit too small for my liking. I like cavatappi because it's like bigger, you know, kind of keeps a uniform size in your pasta salad. Yeah. So these are about done. I'm going to start draining them from the bowl. And plopping them in here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Very much so. Yeah, so these are gonna like cool very quickly. And then we are going to get that pasta going. And we will use the strainer to empty out the pasta, and then we're going to also empty out the green bean bowl into it as well. So that way, killing two birds with one stone. And then we're just going to pop everything back into the ice water bowl, or I guess, yeah, it doesn't really matter which bowl you want. It's going to be a lot bigger. I would say let's put it in the pasta bowl, just so it's, you know, nice and done. And you can kind of, you don't have to worry about overflowing. Yeah, so now we're going to put in this shit right here. Yep, so we're just gonna let this go for a while. This is empty. I'll throw it out later. Yeah, so we're just gonna be chilling here until this stuff's done. Wow, my arms are already hurting from how much stirring I'm doing. Gosh, I've not cooked in a long time. It's mostly just been me by myself, so Not a lot of cooking on my end. Yeah, we're just gonna be chilling here, letting it boil. And for the cavatappi, how long do you think it'll be? I guess. All right. Lydia does not have a time, and even if she did, it wouldn't be accurate because cavatappi is a bigger pasta. So we're just gonna chill, and we'll have to do it by taste. So that's fun. Yeah. Oh, also, something I wanted to talk about was the Kenobi trailer that just released today. As of the time of recording. That was pretty neat. I'm not happy with the casting choices. I think the voice actors. I'm specifically not happy with Rupert Friend as the Grand Inquisitor. I think Jason Isaacs would have done fine. He's not that old. He was the original voice actor, and he's done live action stuff before. He would have been fine. For Fifth Brother, I don't really care. To be perfectly honest, like Sung Kang, I'm sure he'll do a good job. He does a good job in Fast and Furious movies. He's fine. But I'm just mostly upset about Rupert Friend taking over for Jason Isaacs, because Jason Isaacs, he's a really, really talented actor. He's been in so many things. He's a great villain in the Harry Potter series. He's a great villain in The Patriot, which is like the only good Roland Emmerich movie. So I don't know why they would get rid of Jason Isaacs. I'm not a big fan of the idea of Vader and Obi-Wan fighting again. I don't like it, because if Vader knows that Obi-Wan did survive, like has gotten away, I feel like he would think to check back on Tatooine. I think he would. And so if the Inquisitors know about it, I think they would go and hunt him down, especially because the Grand Inquisitor and the Fifth Brother don't die until much later than when this series is coming out. So I don't really, I don't understand the whole point of this whole thing. Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't. I think it would have been fine if it was just a character study. I would have watched it if there was no action at all. Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi is a really good performance. And I wouldn't mind just seeing more of that and seeing him kind of grow and change and develop as the series goes on, and go from Revenge of the Sith Kenobi to A New Hope Kenobi, and just kind of do that. I would have been fine with that, because he doesn't want to do action. He's hiding out from the Empire, from a giant galactic force, like a galactic wide military that's trying to hunt him down and murder him, so that they can find Luke Skywalker. Well, they're not looking for Luke Skywalker specifically. They don't know he exists. But they are looking for Obi-Wan, because Obi-Wan is fucking awesome. He's one of the greatest Jedi in the world. I don't think, if they knew he would survive, he would be enemy. He would be public enemy number one. So I don't think this series is going to work, just in terms of that. But I can look past it if everyone else gives a decent enough performance. But I don't know. I'm apprehensive. I'm just apprehensive. That's it. Also, thank you to Mewtwo for following. Very appreciated. Awesome to see you. Yeah, thank you very much. But yeah, that's kind of my general thoughts on the Kenobi trailer. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. So let me know in the comments. Yeah. What are we doing here? It's been a while since I've stirred. Hang on, I'm just gonna stir this bitch real quick. These are kind of getting close to done. says you want them al dente, but I don't know about that. Not quite done yet. Not quite. Close, but not quite. Hi, Bubba. What are you doing? What are you doing? He is very jealous that he's not getting the attention. Buster. Hi. Hi, Mr. Handsome. You kind of barely see him. Hi, Bubba. There he is. There he is. He's the real star. He's not even helping out with the cooking, but he's the real star. All right. I was just checking my audio real quick. Yeah. That's the problem when you got pasta. You know, it just takes forever to just kind of do this. And once you've kind of done everything else, it really is just kind of sit around and wait. Yeah. But we're mostly done. Hang on. I kind of want to stir this too. Just kind of get the ice water kind of over top of all the green beans. Just kind of do that. Just kind of spin it around like this. Like you're tossing a salad. Yep. There you go. How are we doing here? Getting a little bit better? Getting a little bit closer? Let's see. Yeah, that's close enough. We're good. All right, so we're going to be taking that and those over to the sink. Let me set the camera up so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Just getting out a nice big strainer. Just so everything's kind of in order. You can kind of put everything in at the same time. I'm going to put oven mitts on because them handles are too hot. Too hot. Hot pan. Buster, get out of the way, bub. I said hot pan. Okay. All right. Now, that's kind of empty. We'll set that aside right there. Dog, please stop. I don't know why I have oven mitts on for this. It's cold, not hot. Okay. Green beans are out. Kind of. Dog, please. Please do not. This dog, he's so high maintenance. I do not understand why he must be so high maintenance. So, we're going to kind of transfer everything back over to the other side. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. Nice and easy. Yes, perfect. Where are my mitts? You should not leave it resting on the edge of the counter like I'm doing right now. All right, back over to the stove. Gonna turn you guys back over to the stove. Yep. We're gonna add those tomatoes that we chopped earlier. There we go. And then you're going to want to have about 2 little packets of mozzarella pearls. at least in the size I've bought. You want, yeah, about two little packets of it. All right, come on. I just kind of put them away in the grocery bags from when I got them, just because all of them needed to go in the fridge. So I just kind of had to dig them out. So you want about two of these bad boys. Just gonna pop them in here. And we're gonna stir it around a little bit. They do kind of tend to clump together, so if you just want to push on them and break them up a little bit, that's good. Yep. Shit, trying to open them. They're hard to open. They're a real bitch to open sometimes. Okay, let's just kind of squish them around. Break them on up a little bit. And come on. One last pearl. All right, there we go. Yeah, and we're just gonna stir them around. Just kind of mix everything in with each other. Just a little bit. Oh, tomato down, boys. Tomato down. Guess dog gets to have that. Good job, dog. You win this round. He wins like every round. I feed him 2 times a day. Yeah, he gets free food. He doesn't even have to do anything. Isn't that fun? Okay. All right. This is nice and stirred around. Now we're going to want to add in that dressing we made. So, right here. Just going to want to add it all in. Kind of want to go in there with the little spatula thing. Just kind of get it all out. All of it. Because it tends to stick. Yeah. Just get it all out. Nice and easy. Making a big fucking mess everywhere. Oh, God. It's going to be a lot of cleanup for me later. But no oven. No microwave. You can serve it cold if you want. Yeah. And that's basically all you're going to want to do. You're just going to want to serve it with the dressing. If you're having it right away, but if you're not, you're going to want to pour on about half and then save the other half for when you are going to serve it. But yeah, I'm just serving it now. I'm just eating it now. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then it stores very, very well. It's not a lot of hassle to get it ready again to eat later. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it pretty much. Yeah, thank you for watching. Yeah, this is something I'd like to do a little bit more of sometime later. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah,